Okay, so this video is showing you how to do the dilution technique that David Salle does over top of your backgrounds that you've prepared. So first up, you're going to need to get a picture off the internet that is nice and big, and then you can pencil in the back if you want to trace it on. Don't use carbon paper or you'll end up with big black cartoony outlines that will look really bad on your artwork. Okay, I've chosen to actually just draw it. And that means I can rub it out later if it's in pencil as well. I won't have big black outlines. Alright, so the dilution method we're going to use is basically the same as watercolour. Alright, so where we want it white, what do? You leave it. That's exactly right. Okay, and then what do we do if we want it grey? Just add a bit of water, yeah. And then where we want it black, would we add much water? No. Okay, so that's it. It's just like with your watercolour, except we are using acrylic paint. Real basic. Now, it might help you to get your picture photocopied in black and white as well. I know yours are printing out black and white, and that's quite helpful to get the tones right about how dark or light your picture needs to be. Okay, so where I want to paint, I'm going to leave the eye white here, these little highlights here in the B. And then I'm going to start with my greys, which are these furry bits. And what I do is I add water, and I'm actually just going to test on the newspaper first that it's not too dark before I start to add it to my painting. Okay? And then here the body is a bit darker, but it's not completely black. Again, I test it on my newspaper. I might actually want my pointy brush. Pointy brushes, make sure you give it a twirl and you pull the paintbrush and lift for a point. Pull and lift. If you push it, it comes apart, and if you don't lift, it ends in a blob. Alright, so just filling it in with the black in here, and it's a little bit darker because there is less water. Alright, so when I'm finished, this whole side should have a dilution through it, and I should be leaving my white areas as the colour. Does that make sense? Are there any questions? Nope, and we finished the video.